Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Well, look where I am. Psychic Bob is back home. It's Tuesday. I traveled home from my mom's today, and I know I'm getting this video out late, but it's the best I could do. I've had a really busy day, had a lot of stuff to do. Got my hair cut. How you guys like my short hair? Makes me feel all cool for the summer. I put on my white shirt. You know, white brings balance. I got on my Aquarius Zodiac pendant in sterling silver on a silver chain. I'm feeling centered and peaceful. And even though it's a little late, I want you to know I couldn't forget you on a Tuesday. So welcome to Messages from the Spirit World. I want to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of you who have been coming out to my videos this last week. You know, I was down at Mom's house, had such a good time. Watched the royal wedding together, and we did astrology on Meghan Markle. I tell you, we've had a lot of happenings this week. We had our spiritualist class. So if you haven't been following along, you want to check out this last week's videos. We had a lot of good stuff, and I want to say thank you. I also want to say thank you to all of you who have been newly subscribed. We've had a big jump up in subscribers the last few weeks, and I want to welcome all the newbies. Today is Messages from the Spirit World. Usually I get out earlier than this, but every Tuesday we do Messages from the Spirit World. And this is where I take a bunch of letters and psychic questions that people send to me, and I do little mini readings. And for those of you who are new, this is absolutely free. There is no charge for this. I know some people are saying, well, Psychic Bob, how much does it cost to be on Messages from the Spirit World? Absolutely free, okay? So no money. This is kind of my community service, okay? So I'm just glad you're here, and I'm looking forward to sitting down and seeing what the Spirit has for all of you. Also, I should tell a lot of the new people, I am a full-time professional psychic medium. So if you're interested in getting on my schedule, I do private readings. If you want to get on my schedule, it's an hour private reading, you and me one-on-one for an hour. We cover everything. We cover past issues, present issues, future issues. We look at your spirit guides. I bring over messages. Any deceased loved ones that bring messages, I bring those through. We look at your mission here, what you've come from heaven to do, what your life theme, your life purpose is. We look at all your past lives, your soul connections, and I also answer all of your questions. So I cover a lot of information in the hour, and I hope that, you know, if you want to get on my schedule, you'll consider it. If you want to connect with me, by the way, I do these private readings. I can do it 3 ways. In person, I have an office in Old Town Alexandria, Virginia, or I can do telephone or Skype. So we got a lot of options, and I'll put the links to all of this in the box below. So if you want to call my office, it's 571-483-2112, and give me a call. If I'm not there, leave a message. We'll get you on the schedule, okay? You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Well, we're going to get into all the letters here. So before we do that, though, let's all just take a moment. Let's center ourselves, and let's attune to the spirit world. Okay, I hear my guide Fletcher back here. He says hello to all of you. All right, our first letter tonight is from Techno Traveler Sandi, and she's writing all the way from India. Hello, Sandi. It's so nice of you to tune in here. Sandi writes, she says, Psychic Bob, for many years I've struggled with vertigo. I used to receive messages and dreams of Satya Sai Baba. In the last few years, I've not felt any spiritual presence from him, and my vertigo has been terrible. Any messages from me? Hi, Sandi. You know, when I step into your frequency, I'm getting a few different things here. One is you do have green light around you and blue light. Green light tells me that there is physical healing occurring around you, and I know you've got this vertigo. I'm getting an inner ear imbalance, and what's strange is I get it on both ears. So I don't know if you've asked a doctor to look at it, but I'm getting an issue connected to the inner ear fluid, the way it's draining. It's almost like it doesn't drain properly, and there's a block. This is, I believe, inducing the vertigo around you. Green light tells me that the spirit world is putting healing around you. You also have blue light around you, which tells me in the coming months you're going to start to open again to your higher self. I feel like for you that you are very psychic, and I think that for you right now, because of the physical limitations, it has made you feel disconnected from your higher self. I want you to watch, because as we go into around July or August, it looks like there's going to be some improvement around you. My spirit guide Fletcher says that Satya Sai Baba has been around you, and he is still with you. I keep hearing somebody say that he's literally going to give you a dream. So he's going to come to you again very soon in a dream. But before you go to bed, I want you to say, Swamiji, I would like to receive a visit from you. And he is going to connect with you. So I want you to keep your faith. He hasn't abandoned you. But what's happened is when we're in, like a physical state where we're overwhelmed, a lot of times it makes us disconnected from our higher self. Fortunately for you, as we get into July, I see the higher self reconnection, which means more physical strength will be around you. And I think that, by the end of this year, your vertigo is really, pretty much healed. Now, there may come an issue where you may have to have a surgery, at least in one of the ears, because I do feel that there is something that's going on that may need a corrective surgery. I don't see a problem around that. I think it will be necessary, though. But I think that Swamiji will also be helping you to go through that. So keep your faith, keep praying, call on him, because he's definitely around you in spirit. Okay? Anyways, hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for writing. Blessings to you. All right, our next letter is from Lady Angela. How'd she slip in here? Lady Angela writes, Dear Lord Bob, I've made a new acquaintance of a new friend at my work. She is such an amazing lady, and we get along greatly. Do you have any insights to our connection? In a short time, we've become good friends. Last year, I've moved to this new city in Colorado, and it's nice to finally be making local friends. Thank you, Lady Angela. Hi, Lady Angela. When I step into the vibration of this situation, I'm getting a past life link here. I see you and this friend as having actually been sisters at one point. I keep getting a connection. You may ask your friend if they have any connection. It's connected to literally Salem, Massachusetts. And I feel that both of you were sisters in Salem. And interestingly, I believe both of you were students of the magical arts. You practiced Wicca. And this was quite a while ago. Actually, I want to put this probably term of time, let me say about 1700s. It was I believe, after the actual witch trials. But you were actually connected to the magical arts, you and this friend. And what's interesting is I feel that because you were sisters in a past life, I feel there's almost like, even though there may not be a literal blood link in this lifetime, there's such an energy that comes over, it almost makes you all physically look alike. And so I feel there's a semblance in physical appearance. Because when I'm stepping in, I don't know who this is, but when I step into her frequency, what I keep seeing is the eyes look the same. It's literally like you have almost cloned eyes. And it's just interesting. And I feel like the body shape, there's some similarities. It's like you almost have a similar bone structure. So I do think that there is a link there on a soul level. Sometimes our physical bodies manifest a soul energy. And so I think that there's such a deep soul connection that there is some physical semblance, even though I don't pick up a blood link in this life. But you were sisters, and you were sisters who were also magical people. You were witches. You were practiced Wicca. And it was good white magic, of course, nothing evil. But there is a link there, sisters on a soul level. Okay? In terms of that friendship, I feel that this person very honest, very trustworthy. And listen, they got your back, and you keep their back. It's going to be a lifelong friendship, this one. I think it's wonderful. Thanks for writing. Hope that answers that. Blessings. All right, our next letter is from Minya Lea 7. I hope I'm saying that right. Minya Lea 7 writes, says, "Hi, Bob. I love your readings." Hi, Minya Lea. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I love to be here and read for all of you. She writes, she says, "I have a job interview on Friday. I'm just looking for confirmation. Is this my job? I need and want it." Hi, Minya Lea. I have to tell you now, please, darling, don't hate me, but I got to be brutally honest. I feel there's going to be a delay in getting a response on this job. I want you to keep putting out applications because I feel like there's going to be another one coming about 2, maybe 3 weeks that you're going to like actually even better. So, I think there's going to be enough delay that you're going to have another interview and get something else before then. But, if they do offer you this job, if it comes in, I definitely would, be asking more questions. I feel like it is a good job, but I also have to be honest, I feel there are some internal politics going on in the business that could make being there a little more challenging than you expect. So I'm not trying to be a downer. Definitely do the interview, shine, but also keep looking to other things because I still feel ultimately there's something else for you. I do pick up silver and gold light around you, and that looks like that's continuing for the next 3 months. So I feel like there will be other opportunities if you want them during this time as well that you might like actually better. So I'm not saying give up, but I'm saying I do feel there are political situations that could create a delay in you getting hired. So I don't mean to upset you, but just kind of, be aware of that going into the interview. You may, listen very carefully. They may kind of say things that make you say, there's some internal politics going on here. So just be careful, be cautious. I know you want it, but I think there's more to it than you're seeing. So be cautious, okay? But definitely do the interview. And, whenever we do a job interview, it gives the universe the message, hey, we're willing to receive. We're working our part, and it allows the spirit to work their part, okay? I want you to call on Archangel Michael to help you with this. He's a protecting angel, and he'll help you see very clearly if you're walking into a situation that's going to, down the road, affect you. In the short term, I don't think the politics are going to directly affect you, except in the sense that your hiring could be delayed. Once you're there, I think you'd be okay, though. But I'm just getting delayed, so I want to caution you and ask you just to keep sending out resumes and work with Archangel Michael, okay? I hope that helps a little bit. Thanks for writing. All right, our next letter is from Jennifer Croxton. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer writes, says, "Hi, Bob. I was wondering if I should follow my heart and be with an old flame. He is a Virgo, and his name begins with B." Jennifer, like the person before, I have to say, please don't hate me. I'm not feeling that this relationship is going to pan out very well. I think this person brings up within you a lot of good feelings. I think there was definitely good energy at the time. But I have to be honest, I feel that both of you have moved on and in some way are different people. And even if you try to get together, it may not feel the same. It may be challenging for you. And so I'm just going to caution you and say I don't feel that that is the best path for you now. When I step into your frequency, I'm not getting a lot of pink light. Pink light for me is the love light. It means the emotional light. It's a soft glowing pink, means that you're ready for a new relationship. Right now, you've got more silver light in your aura, and also you've got copper light. Silver means that there's some money changes coming and some blessings financially. And I feel like that's going to take up a lot of your time. Copper light tells me from an energy place you're wanting to settle down and have stability, which is a good goal. But sometimes when we have copper light, we tend to rush to make everything perfect and stable. And I want you to understand that the spirit world right now is bringing your growth and stability. So I'm not seeing this particular relationship that you're asking about as necessarily part of that energy right now. And I don't mean to discourage you and be hateful. Again, I don't think this person, this Virgo guy, is a bad guy. But I do feel that energetically you've kind of moved beyond him. And in some ways he has moved beyond you. So I must say be cautious and try to remember what I said. As you get to, if you reconnect with him like you're wanting, you may start to see, wow, I think it's best I do just move on, okay? So anyways, I have to bring that to you, and thank you for writing. Blessings to you. Let me know how it goes. All right. Our next letter is for Diane from Hotchkiss. Hello, Diane. Diane writes, says, Dear Psychic Bob, I was wondering if there are any spirits around me, and if so, do they have any messages for me? Thank you, Diane. Hi, Diane. When I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting a lot of sky blue light around you. This is wonderful because this definitely means that you're opening your own gifts of communication right now. And I feel that your initial experience is going to be communication on the earth plane. But when you have a lot of sky blue light, it tends to draw you up into the higher realms as well. And so I do pick up other presences that I feel that are near you. You may not have sensed them yet, but I'm getting a few different people here that I want to bring over to you. One of them that I'm picking up is a grandmother on the mother's side around you. And I keep getting her back here. And I'm hearing her say, she said, yep, I'm still around. I'm still around. And I get the sense that when she was alive, she was a bit of a mystic. I think that she kind of knew things, had dreams, kind of knew stuff. Maybe not calling herself outright psychic, but she definitely knew stuff. And so I pick her up around you. I feel she's helping you open psychically as well. I also get another person here. This is a female that I'm picking up around you. I'm not sure who this is. Let me see if I can get closer. Fletcher? Okay. There's a woman here around you. I believe it's a cousin, a female cousin. No, excuse me, I'm wrong on that. I want to go closer. One more. It's a sister. I'm picking up I think this is a sister I keep picking up here. I feel that she's been in the spirit world a number of years now. But I keep hearing a voice talk to me, and she says, I've been trying to make connection. And I feel as if she's been trying to reach out to you. She keeps showing me at nighttime she has come to you. I believe there's some dream connection, and she's trying to break into your dreams. And interestingly, I think that when she was alive, you and her were very close. And she keeps saying, the reason I say this, she keeps saying, I'm hearing her voice say, she said, I'm still close. And she said, I want to be closer. And she's been trying to reach you psychically here. I get the sense at the time of her crossing, there may have been some issues around her. Could have possibly been cancer, because I feel like she passed before her time. And I feel that she was like ill. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm getting a connection as if she was like physically ailing. And even if she went by something like, for example, a car accident or something else, I feel there was physical issues within her that had she survived anything else that took her, that would have come in ultimately. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm getting a weakness around her. She said, I'm not weak anymore. I'm not sick. And she said that she's in the light. I do believe you're going to make a stronger connection with her, and I want to watch over this next 2 to 3 weeks. She said grandmother's helping me. So your grandmother that came through earlier is with her, and she's going to help bring her over. So I want you to call in your grandmother and call in this sister. And I'm picking them both. I just get them both up. So they're around you. I'm also getting another voice back here. This sounds like it's a spirit guide around you. I keep picking up somebody, and I feel like they have a connection. That's interesting. They're an Egyptian connection. There's a man here. He's a priest. He's an Egyptian priest. He worshiped the sun god Ra. And he gives the name of Amen. like Amun-Ra, but he says, I'm Amun, A-M-E-N, Amun is how he pronounces it. And he said that he's one of your spirit guides, and he's connecting you to your past lives. So you may start having a lot of dreams here about past lives. You had a few of them, at least. One of them I know, and probably more, I do believe, in Egypt. And he said you have a connection to Egypt. So Amun's around you in spirit. So I'm getting these three people. I get Amun, I get a sister, and a grandmother here around you. So anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. But yeah, these are the spirits around you, and I hope those messages make some sense. Thank you for writing. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I tell you. Well, you know, even though it's a little late now, we're still going to do spirit shout-outs. This is a new part that I've added to messages from the spirit world. Spirit shout-outs are not necessarily for people that have written or asked for a reading. These are sometimes just people that I meet on net, meet online, and just something comes through for them. So I've got a few spirit shout-outs here that I want to bring over, okay? Now, I don't always understand them. I only am told to deliver them. So if I'm a little confusing here, bear with me. My first spirit shout-out came through was for Darth Poet. Darth Poet. And Darth, I was told to tell you by some angels that are around you that June is going to be a significant month for you. It looks like there's an issue of new inspiration, as if you're coming out of like kind of a time of kind of holding or struggle, depression. And they said it's a new time of inspiration, and that there's going to be financial opportunities starting in June for you. I keep picking up an artist theme around you. I feel that that's one of your life themes here. And they keep saying that creativity is very key to success. So give into your creative urges. People may not understand it. You might get a zany idea. Run with your zany idea. Ask the angels to be with you, and you're gonna see a lot of success. Okay. I hope that makes some sense. Thanks for being here. Blessings. All right. Our next shout out, spirit shout out, is for Radha Das 333. Radha, I received a message for you from some guides. I believe there was a priestess who came to me named Hecate. It wasn't the goddess. I believe it was a priestess, though, who named herself after the goddess. And she said something. She said, we're calling Radha Das to Ireland. And it looks like by the end of this year or early next year, you're going to be traveling to Ireland. And it looks like you're going there to study Celtic culture and ancient mythology. So be open to some travel. Looks like there's an Irish connection coming for you. Okay. Thanks for being here. Blessings. All right. Our next spirit shout out is to Kitty and Beyond. That's a great name. Kitty, I have to tell you, when I saw your name up on my screen, I had flashes here of bright purple light. It was like came off your name. I said, whoa. Spirit is showing me that your channeling power is increasing. You are very gifted in the psychic area. You have a lot of channeling energy, and that's really taking off now. You've got a spirit guide around you. I keep picking up, it's somebody else, it's like an ascended master type, and I kept getting the name Kulu, K-U-L-U, like Kulu. And Kulu said, and this is going to sound funny, this is the funny part, Kulu said, the force is with you. Not may the force be with you, but the force is with you. So Kulu wants to have me say that. That may make some sense to you. But there seems to be a connection with your higher self and attuning to cosmic energies such as the force. So Kulu is guiding you and says, the force is with you. Anyways, hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thanks for being on my channel. Oh my gosh, guys, well, it's getting late. I'm going to wrap it up here, but I'm so glad you're here. I hope that you guys will get to see this. And if you didn't get up late, if you're not up, it's late, you'll see it in the morning, hopefully. You guys are, I love you. Listen, I got to say it. I always forget. If you are interested in some spiritual development, pop over to my website. I am a published author. I have a number of books, Messages from Rose, Ouija Mysteries, the Spirit Board Seances, Psyche Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom, and there are others over there. So definitely the link to my website will be below. Pop over there. You'll see a tab that says Books. click on that and you can go into my bookstore and get some books. So hopefully you'll do that. Anyways, thanks for being here. I love you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Oh, my days are all off. Wiccan Wednesday. So make sure to be here. We're going to talk about something fun and fascinating. I'll see you then. Love you guys. And until tomorrow, may you always blessed